Hi everyone, I'm Hannah, also known as Singing Hin. I'm a professional musician and singing teacher. So I teach singing, I teach all about the voice and how you can help get more confidence in your voice, both literally the voice that you speak with, but also your voice in terms of what you need to say and making sure you can get that out there with confidence. So in week 3, we're going to take a look a bit more at the idea of Kids Music Day. We've looked at music as communication through drums and through pipes and trumpets as part of the International Music Day and Universal Music Day. And so I thought I'd take a different approach this week and we'd look at Kids Music Day and what music means to kids. And this is really, really important. And it is very much about the kids, but this is similarly as important to adults as well. Music has so many important reasons to be part of a child's life. You can start at the very beginning where it can form a connection between a mother and a child or a parent and a child, in that when you sing a lullaby to a baby or to a young child, you are creating a connection with that child and you are helping calm it, you are helping it stay happy, and it's this communication connection. Also, babies, even in the womb, can react to different music. And I'm not a mother, but I've certainly heard of instances where mothers feel their babies kick or feel their babies move when they play a certain type of music or even a certain band. So that's at the early stages. Now, if once that child gets older, if you give them a musical instrument, playing that instrument can also really help with motor skills, the coarse motor skills of just moving fingers or moving arms, and also those fine motor skills of really getting the difference and moving these fingers. It's also about in the brain when you play a musical instrument. It's not just the motor skills, but it's the fact that you are listening back to the music that you're creating and you are processing that back and using that as a monitor. So that's that hearing as well as that playing that's happening when you play music. And then if you're reading music at the same time, you are that idea of reading and understanding music, listening to what you're playing and feeding that back in as a monitor, plus the actual playing, and all of those things are really, really working the brain in the way not many other things can. Now, while they're young, they might not be technically reading the music, but they can still be reading chords once they're old enough. And so all of these things can really help with the development of a child's brain and a child's body generally. And there's also then the idea of the social aspect of music and the confidence of music, and playing a musical instrument or singing and getting a child involved at an early age really can help them develop their social skills as being part of a greater entity and also help their confidence. And I certainly see that so much in singing, in the confidence it can create for people of any age is wonderful, and it's part of that understanding and feeling as though you have a voice and you can use that voice. And I've said before, when I say and I talk about confidence in the voice, I'm talking literal confidence in the voice, but I'm also talking about the confidence to use your voice as in your ideas and your opinions. And I think that's very valid from a young age. And if children are encouraged to express themselves through music, through song, that is giving them confidence, and that is giving them an understanding of themselves and of how to express themselves. And I think that can be very important in their development, where they might not otherwise have an outlet to express themselves, which can potentially create problems. So music for children is super, super important in my opinion, no matter whether it's playing an instrument or even just listening to music. But if you're listening to music, get them involved, talk about the music, get them to beat rhythms even. You know, there's so much that can happen with music for young children, and it is so, so important and so beneficial to their development. So that's it for this week. And next week, I'm going to keep you on your tenterhooks. And I'll see you then.